There was once this viral video about a lady who spent $30,000 to do plastic surgery, essentially. So I decided to watch the video, and one of the things that I noticed is that she started doing her cosmetic procedures at the age of 16. She started off light, just lip filler here and there. And over time, she continued to up the dosage. She continued to do more and more cosmetic surgeries. At some point, she discusses going to a plastic surgeon and asking the plastic surgeon, what would you recommend? And the plastic surgeon goes ahead to make recommendations for her, and she actually follows through. She's also an influencer, so she was able to get free plastic surgery for other things as well. When you look at her face, she is stunning, very beautiful. But when you look at her before, she was also very beautiful, although she was uniquely beautiful. I remember listening to Khadija Mbowe some time back, and she was talking about the Instagram look. And she discussed about a plastic surgeon, who said that most clients go into his office with a picture of Kim Kardashian and asked to be made to look like that. If you've been wondering why all Instagram influencers look alike, no matter their race, there is your answer. There is an aesthetic that most people are trying to look like. I remember there was also another time that I went through YouTube. I Googled or I searched on YouTube all my plastic surgeries or all cosmetic surgeries I have had. And I was watching video after video after video. And most of these women began with Botox injections. And next thing you know, lip filler. Next thing you know, they're chopping up bits and pieces of their face. And all these aesthetic trends. And I sat there and I remembered that in Africa, where I come from, we also have beauty standards, and some of them are horrific, and some of them involve mutilating the body. I looked at that and I was like, these are some of the things that we as a community have been able to fight against and remove, only for people elsewhere to embrace body mutilation in order to fit with the beauty standard. You know, over the years, beauty trends keep shifting and growing, and I'll put on the screen some of the insane beauty trends that have been there through the years in various cultures. So there's nothing new about Western women mutilating their bodies to fit an aesthetic, but it is so sad that even as humanity evolves, we always regress. One thing that I've thought about in this whole discourse is influencers. I don't know if they are the victim or they are the perpetrator or they are both. For someone to make it on the influencer business, looks is a very important part of their job. And even movie stars and musicians, part of their job description is to be marketable, to be sellable. Their bodies and their faces is essentially the product. And so a lot of them cater to whatever is popular at the time. Celebrities used to be very quiet about work that they have had done, but nowadays, thanks to influencers, we all know what's going on behind the scenes, and also thanks to the Kardashians. I keep thinking about it like this, mostly women, but also men, change their bodies so that they can fit whatever aesthetic is marketable at the time. So they are under intense societal pressure to look a certain way. Even the fat acceptance and body positivity models, some of them still adhere to the beauty standards, at least when it comes to their face shape, their eyes, their nose, and things like that. But they are also the perpetrators. Most of them get free cosmetic procedures done so that they can advertise it to their very large audiences. So many influencers have gotten free BBLs, free liposuctions, free face surgeries and rhinoplasties. Then they come online and talk about it, promoting them. We have literally gotten to the stage in society where cosmetic procedures are being marketed. And a lot of the time, these things, they just prey on people's insecurities. When did you realize that your nose was not the shape that you wanted? Sometimes you are just there feeling comfortable, loving yourself. Then somebody is talking about a rhinoplasty, how they just wanted their nose to be snatched up just a little bit and how great it looks like now. Suddenly, the next time you look at your nose in the mirror, you feel like there's something wrong with your nose. You see everybody, all influencers promoting the BBL. Next thing you know, the BBL epidemic. Most women are flying out from wherever it is they come from to go and get BBLs, and yet there was a time when being really, really skinny was the norm. And it's like that trend is even coming back again. So you find that bodies have become trends and people are changing and mutilating their bodies, getting surgeries to fit in with whatever trend it is. It's not just fashion that is trendy. Entire human bodies are being used as trends. And the worst part of this is that trends come and go. And now people are beginning to dissolve whatever things they were injecting themselves with to look like that. And if you have noticed that people are getting cosmetic surgery younger and younger, you have 16-year-olds, 19-year-olds having cosmetic surgery, and you are just there like, what is happening? Sometimes when I scroll down social media and I see all these 19-year-olds getting their nose done, getting Botox injections. There is this obsession with youth that Gen Z has. They are so afraid of growing old that they are beginning as early as now to get Botox injection. Beauty comes in all shapes and sizes. And the problem with our society is that we have really obsessed over looks. I don't know if you remember, there was a time where everybody was talking about pretty privilege, and now everybody wants to be pretty, but we have one look, one aesthetic at a time. Sometimes it is two different aesthetics, and everybody is trying to look like that. One thing that I feel like as a society we need to do is to decenter looks when it comes to confidence and self-esteem and value and self-worth. As individuals, first and foremost, to value ourselves for more than our looks, to develop confidence and self-esteem for more than our looks. It is enough if you are healthy and if you take good care of yourself. It is enough. And not everyone is going to look like the societal ideal at every moment. There was a time when being super skinny was ideal. Those girls were at the forefront of every magazine cover and all that. Good for them. But that wave passed. Next, it was the curvy women. That wave is also passing away. We are going back to skinny. We should love ourselves. We should embrace however we look without trying to fit in to whatever mold is trendy at the time.